افتح بقى بلاش الوورد بتاعك، اعمل سكرين شير سكرين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
وعليكم السلام.
My dear
عليكم
students,
السلام ورحمة الله.
you hear me?
Yes, we hear you.
Okay, now you are ready. We will start our lesson now.
Yes, we're ready.
My sons, do you know how to raise your hand to ask about something?
Yes, we know.
Okay, so you will raise your hand to ask if you want to ask. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Let's start. Today we will start sequences. Because we have newcomers. Yes, ask.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. صاحبي والله
Please close your cameras.
تروح فين؟
Close it.
الناس عمر
Muaz, close your camera, Muaz.
انت عاوز
Now we will start our lesson. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Welcome back, my dear students, and this is the first lesson of the math course, the online math course, and we will start it from chapter 16. We will start it from sequences. My sons, we studied before sequences. We studied how to count, skip count by 10. We studied how to skip count by 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and so on. And also we studied how to skip count by 100, 200s, 300s, and so on. We will start today our lesson, chapter 16, sequences, with arithmetic sequence. So what's the meaning of arithmetic sequence? Arithmetic sequence is a sequence has a constant difference between its terms. For example, let's see arithmetic sequence like 12, 17, 22, 27. You can find that 12 plus 5 equals 17, and 17 plus 22 plus 5, sorry, equals 22, and 22 plus 5 equals 27, and so on. So we can say that the constant difference is 5. Also, we can find the difference between any term and the previous one. 27 minus 22 equals 5. 22 minus 17 equals 5. And 17 minus 12 equals 5. So The constant difference here is 5. So if the constant difference, if we have a constant difference, so we will name it arithmetic sequence. Okay. Let's complete with geometrical sequence. Look, 2, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. Who can find the relation between the terms? Yes, excellent. 2 multiply 2 equals 4. 4 multiply 2 equals 8. 8 multiply 2 equals 16. And 16 multiply 2 equals 32. Also, if you divided any term by the previous term, 32 divided 16 equals 2. 16 divided 8 equals 2. 8 divided 4 equals 2. And 4 divided 2 also is 2. So the constant ratio is 2. I think you can find the difference between arithmetic sequence and geometric sequence. In the arithmetic sequence, we have a constant difference between the terms. In the geometric sequence, we have constant ratio between the terms. In the arithmetic sequence, every time we are adding or subtracting a constant value. In the geometric sequence, we are multiplying or dividing by constant value. Okay, let's see. The first question, you will solve it with me. What kind of sequence is this? 130, 149, 168, and 187. So my sons, I'll open the mics. You can say the answer. Be ready. Think.
Nineteen.
Arithmetic.
Why arithmetic?
Arithmetic.
Constant difference is 19.
So what is the constant difference between the terms? Who can tell me the
19.
constant difference?
19.
19.
19. So 130 plus 19 equals 149. 149 plus 19 equals 168.
68.
168 plus 19 equals 187. Please, my son,
87.
look at this question one. Who can answer me? What is the first term of this sequence? The first term.
What?
The first term is? You can answer directly, no problem. Answer. 130, yes. 130 is the first term. Now we know that, number one, the type of the sequence is arithmetic. Number two, we know that the constant difference is 19. Okay. Let's go to question number 2. He said, what is the kind of the sequence? Be ready, please, my sons. 100, 120, 144, and 169.
It's geometric. It's
Arithmetic sequence?
Yes.
Geometric sequence? My son, if a geometric sequence, you can tell me, we are multiplying by what? We multiplied 100 by what to reach 121?
By 7?
By 7.
By 21.
If
Multiply by
100
7, by
multiplied
7. Multiply by 7.
21 equals 121.
7.
No.
No.
My sons, here you don't have constant difference, because 121 minus 100 equals 21, and 144 minus 121 equals 23. So the difference is not constant. Number 2, 121 divided 100 equals to 144 divided 120. Sure, no. So the sequence is neither. That's right.
Yes.
Yes.
So the sequence is
Neither.
yes, good. Very good. Let's see the next question. Maybe this question is harder, so please be ready.
Okay.
At a birthday party, the first child received 13 smile stickers. The second, 39. The third, 156. And the last one is 780. Can you see the numbers?
It's geometric.
13, 39, 156, and 780.
It's geometric.
The question is, what kind of sequence this? Arithmetic sequence? You want to see the numbers again, I think?
Yes.
ايوه دوسنا عليه.
It's both.
Both. It's both.
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 Yeah.
Yes.
Both.
Okay.
Both.
13 multiply 3 equals 39.
Yes.
Okay. Now 39
And
multiply 3.
No, multiply 4.
39 multiply by 3. 3 multiply 9, 27, and the carry 2. 3 multiply 3
170.
equals 9 plus 2
17.
equals 10. That's right?
Yes.
Sure, wrong. It's 11. So 117. This term is 117.
Yes. No.
No.
Multiply by 4.
So we can't say it
Because
arithmetic sequence. Sorry,
Yes.
we can't say it geometric because no constant ratio. We didn't multiply again by 3. That's right.
Yeah.
Now, let's test the first choice. Maybe it's arithmetic. 39 minus 13. 39 minus 13 equals what?
26.
Yes, good. So can you subtract also 156 minus 39? It's also 26?
No, 117.
No. So
Yes.
the answer is,
Neither.
the answer is what?
Neither.
Neither.
Neither. Very good. Excellent. So now, what kind of sequence is this? 1, 8, 64, 512.
Geometric.
geometric.
Yes, excellent. I heard you. It's geometric sequence. Can you explain?
1 multiply 8 equals
The
8.
constant ratio is what? Who can tell me the constant?
8.
The constant ratio?
8.
8, excellent. Very good. So 8 divided 1 equals 8. 64 divided 8 equals 8. And the 512 divided 8, it's also, divided 64, it's also 8. Very good. Now the next part.
Sure.
The next part is term-to-term rule. Listen, please, my sons. The term-to-term rule is the rule which describes how to get from one term the next term. For example, look at the sequence 10, 20, 30, 40, and so on. Okay? Now you know 40, the last term is 40 here. Can you find the term which is after 40?
Yes, it will be 50.
50.
Yes. So
Yes.
what happened?
We
We add
add
10.
Yes.
Add 10.
The rule is add 10. So what is this? This is term to term rule.
Yes.
If I asked you, find the term to term rule, your answer will be add 10. Okay, now who can find the term to term rule in this sequence?
Multiply by
Yes,
3.
excellent.
Multiply by
3
3.
multiplied 3 equals 9. 9 multiplied 3 equals 27. 27 multiplied 3 equals 81. So the term to term rule is multiply by 3. Excellent. Oh. And now the last part in this chapter. The nth term. Or we can name it position to term rule. The previous part was term to term rule. Term to term rule. Okay?
Yes.
But now, position to term rule. So what is the meaning of position? 5 here, its position is the first. That's right. 7, it's a second.
Second.
9, third.
Third.
11, fourth.
4.
13, fifth, and so on. We have two methods to find the nth term. The first method is, listen please carefully, this is too important part. The first method is to take the first term. The first term here is
5.
5.
5. So take 5. And find the constant difference. The constant difference here is
2.
2. So write 2. And then multiply the constant difference by bracket. The bracket is m minus 2. So this is the rule. The rule said the first term plus.
Plus the second term.
No. The constant.
Plus the constant.
Okay, yeah.
Multiply m minus 1. So this is what? This is nth term. Understood, my sons?
Yes.
Yes.
Good. So the first term plus the constant difference multiply m minus 1. Let's check this rule. This rule can give me any term of this sequence. For example, if we want to find the first term, mister, but we know the first term. The first term is 5.
Yes.
My dear, we are checking in our rule. Put n equals 1 because it's the first. N equals 1. Now, the first term will be 5 plus b multiply 1 minus 1. It's 5 plus 0. So it's a 5. Yes, sure. The first term is 5.
Yeah.
What about the fifth term? Fifth term, let's check it. It will be 5 plus.
Blah.
Huh?
Plus 0.
5 plus what?
2.
2.
The constant difference is 2 multiply what?
N minus 1. N minus 1.
Minus 1.
N is what? N here is 5.
1.
N is fifth, 5. N is 5, it will be 5 minus 1. That's right?
Why N is 5?
Because we want to find the fifth term. Fifth equals. From where this 5? The first term. From where this 2? The constant difference. From where this 5? It's n, because it's the fifth term. Understood?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, now 5 minus 1 equals 4. 4 multiply 2 equals 8. 8 plus 5 is 13. So the fifth term is 13.
13.
By using this rule, my son, we can find any term of the sequence, term number 100. 20th term, we can find it. That's right?
Yes.
Good. Who can find term number 10, the 10th term in this sequence? Term number 10. If you need help, I'll help you.
23.
Term number 10 will be 5
23.
23.
plus 2 multiply 9. 2 multiply 9. From where 9? 10 minus 1.
18.
2 multiply 9 equals 18. 18 plus 5. Excellent. You said 23. Very good. We have different methods to find the term. I think it will be easier than the previous one. The second method is, my sons, imagine, we know that 5 is the first term. Imagine
Yes.
we have term before 5. Before 5, what this term will be? Term before 5.
3.
This term will be
3.
3.
3.
3.
excellent. Yes, it will be 3. Why?
Because 5.
Because the
Because we
constant difference is
subtracted
2.
The moving,
So we
the
subtract
moving
2.
to the right side.
Yes, because we subtract 2.
In it, we will add 2. So the moving to the left side, we will subtract 2. Excellent.
2.
So the 0 term now is 3. The 0 term is what? 3.
3.
3.
Good. It's a 3. Can you see it? So what is
Yes.
this 3, my sons? 0 term.
0 term.
This
0
3
term.
is 0 term.
0 term.
Excellent. And now 2. 2 is what? 2 is the constant
The
difference.
constant difference.
Very good.
Constant difference.
Multiply n. Only n. So the nth term equals, please pay attention. The nth term equals 0 term plus the constant difference multiply d. Can you repeat it? Repeat it, please. Nth term equals the constant, sorry, 0 term, 0 term plus the constant difference multiply d. I
Zero
said,
term.
I repeat it again. Nth term equals 0 term plus the constant difference multiply n. Multiply n. Understood?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's check it now. Who can find term number 5? Mister, it's easier. Term number 5, it will be 3 plus 2 multiply 5. 2 multiply 5 plus 10 plus 3, 13. Yes, term number
Yes.
5 is 13. Who can find term number 6? Using the rule.
15.
15.
Don't say 15. Yes, if we added 13 plus 2, it will be 15. Use the rule. It will be 3 plus 2 multiply 6. Excellent. 2 multiply 6 equals 12. Plus 3 equals 15. Excellent. Yes.
Excuse me, mister, from where 6?
From, I want to find the sixth term, term number 6.
Yes, we multiply by number
So
6.
n here will be
Yes.
6. Understood?
Yes.
Yes.
Excellent. Now, the question said, find the nth term. Yes, we found it. The nth term is nth term equals 3 plus 2n.
43.
From your rule, find the term number 20, 20th term. Who can find?
43.
43. Yes.
23. Yes.
Can you find term number 20?
It will be 22. 22.
It will be 3
Plus
plus.
4.
No.
Plus.
I'm talking about the previous exercise, 5, 7, 9, 11. 3
Yes.
plus
Plus
2 multiply.
Multiply 5.
No. Term number 20. 20.
Yes.
Yes.
Multiply 20.
Multiply by 20.
Yes, excellent. Multiply 20. Very good.
Yes.
So 2 multiply 20 equals 40. Plus 3, it's 43.
43.
Yes.
Understood?
Yes.
You will solve the next one.
Okay.
We have the sequence 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Number 1, the first question. What is the type of the sequence?
Arithmetic.
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 Yes, true. We can find the nth term.
Yes.
He asked me, he said, find the nth term. then use it to find the term number 20. Who can find the nth term?
انا طالب واحد بس.
N equal 10.
10. Why 10? Because 10 is the zero term. Very good. 10 is the zero term. Excellent. Plus what?
Plus?
Excuse me, Mr. How 10 is the zero term?
How what? Zero term? Okay, if we are adding a 2, in this sequence we are adding a 2. 12, 14, 16, 18, and so on. That's right? To move back, you will subtract a 2.
Yes.
So it will be 12 minus 2 equals 10. Zero term means the term which is before 12.
Okay,
Understood
it
now?
will be 10.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Plus
it will
2n.
be 10, the zero term, plus what is the constant difference here?
2.
2. Excellent. Multiply what?
2 multiply.
N only.
Multiply
N.
n minus 1.
It's
Multiply
10 plus 2n. This is the nth term, my sons. It's hard?
No.
Okay. Who can use the nth term to find the term number 20? Oh, term number 20.
80.
50.
It will be 10 plus 2
Plus
multiply what?
20.
20.
20.
Excellent. 2 multiply 20 equals 40 plus 10 equals 50.
50.
Excellent, my
It
son.
would also be 50.
Excellent. Very good.
Thanks.
1 minute, my sons. 1 minute. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute.
Equal 30 minus 3n.
Now, can you see the sequence, my sons? 27, 24, 21, 18, and 15.
Yes.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Who can find the nth term?
13 minus 3n.
Yes, excellent.
Minus
30. Why 30? Why 30?
Because it's
The zero term here is 30. We are subtracting 3, that's right?
yes.
The term to term will subtract 3. So we will add 3 to find the zero term. It's 30 now.
Yeah.
3n. Then the constant difference is what?
Negative.
Yes, negative. It's not positive. It's negative. Negative 3. Every time we are subtracting a 3, negative 3.
To be 27.
Negative 3 and
Mr. Connect tell me
so the
that
nth
the
term
number that
is
you subtract
30 minus 3n. He asked me to find
The 20th term.
20th term.
Yes.
yes.
So it will be 30.
Minus
30 minus 3
multiply
multiply
20.
20. Very good. 3 multiply 20 equals 60. That's right. So it will be 30
30 minus
minus 60. Excellent.
Minus
Equals
6.
negative 30. Negative 30.
Negative 30.
Negative 30. This will be the answer. So 27, 24, 21, 18, 15, and so on. To reach term number 20, it will be negative 30. It's hard?
No.
Okay. Good. Do you have your books?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
So go to page number 156. Page 156.
56?
Yes. 56. 156. 156.
Okay.
Not 56.
Now exercise 16.1b. He said for each of the sequences, write if it arithmetic, geometric, or neither. Number 1,
Or 9.
9, 18, 27, 36, 45. Who will solve it?
9. We add 9.
Yes, we are adding 9. So this is which type of sequences?
Arithmetic.
Arithmetic. Very good.
Arithmetic.
Excellent. Every time we are adding 9. Now, number 2, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5.
Arithmetic.
Yes, good.
Arithmetic.
Every time we are adding
0.5.
0.5. True. Now, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5. What is
2,
this?
3, 4.
Neither.
Yes. Good, very good. So 0.5, 0.75, 1, 1.25.
Geometric.
Arithmetic.
Why arithmetic?
Geometric.
It's a true arithmetic, but why?
Because every time we add 0.25.
Yes. Every time we are adding 0.25.
It's arithmetic or geometric?
Yes?
It's arithmetic or geometric?
Yes, arithmetic. Who said geometric? It's
Me.
arithmetic because every time we are adding a constant value. Very good. I think you can complete the exercise, no problem with it.
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
go with me to the last page of the chapter. The last page is page
Yes.
number 150.
Yes.
Yes.
Question 16.2a. 2a.
Yeah.
He said, number 1, drive a simplified formula for the nth term of the sequence. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. What will be the nth term?
12?
12.
Nth term, not the next term. The nth term.
Arithmetic, we will add 2, right?
We add 2. The term is add 2.
2.
Add 2.
So the 0 term
two.
is, I said the nth term, not term to term rule. Term to term rule is
Zero term is 0.
nth term is
0 plus 2. 0 plus 2.
0
yes. The nth term will be
0
the
plus 2.
0 term, and the 0 term here is 0. Plus what?
2.
2 what?
N.
N.
2n.
All n.
2n.
Who said N? Excellent. So nth term is 2n or 0.
Excuse me, Mr. Why N?
It will be 0 plus 2n.
Excuse
My
me,
dear
Mr. Why
students,
N?
my dear students, to find the nth term, we have one of two methods. The first method is to bring the first term.
Yes.
The first term is what?
2.
The first term is 2 plus
0.
the constant
Because
difference is also 2. Multiply n minus 1. This is method number 1. Method number 2, and it's easier, I think. We will find the zero term. The zero term is the 0 which is before the first. Before the first, it will be 0 plus the constant difference is 2, and right beside the constant difference every time you should to write n.
Right n.
Yes, good. So the nth term equals
0 plus 2n.
0 plus 2n means 2n. Very good. Equals 2n. Understood?
Yes.
Okay, my sons. Also, if you simplified this expression, it will be 2 plus 2n minus 2 multiply 1 equals 2. And 2 minus 2 equals 0. Understood? So it will be 2n again. It will be
Mr. Here the N have value?
the value of n is the position of the term. So if you want to find the first term, put n equals 1. If you want to find the term number 100, put n equals 100. Understood?
Okay.
Yes.
It's clear, my sons?
Yes.
Good.
Thanks.
Now, you can find the nth term in question 16.2a, number 2.
Number 2.
5,
It
10,
will be
20.
nth term equal 0 plus 5.
Because the zero term is 0.
5n.
Plus
Yes, 0 plus 5n.
0 plus 5n.
5n, so it will be only 5n, that's enough. We don't need 0. So it will be 5n.
Yes.
Okay. He's asking me beside question number 2, he wrote T11. Can you see it?
Yes.
T11 means term number 11. So term number 11 will be?
Term
55.
will be
Term number 11 will be 5 multiplied. It will be
55.
55. My sons,
55.
we
Because you
finished-
make 11 multiplied by
we
5.
finished chapter 16. I hope you understood everything. See you tomorrow, inshallah. And goodbye. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
وعليكم السلام.
السلام عليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
مع السلامة.
مع السلامة.
Bye.
باي.
Bye.
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 See you tomorrow.